What if I told you that for the last 40 years you've been fed a lie? A lie about food that has been silently draining your energy, your drive, and your manhood. It's the reason why so many men over 50 feel like a shadow of their former selves. But it is not your age, and it is not your fault. The truth is, some of the very foods you've been told to avoid are the key to unlocking the vitality you thought was gone forever. Today, we're revealing 5 of these so-called forbidden foods that new evidence suggests may help SKYROCKET your body's natural testosterone production. The first lie we must destroy is the war on cholesterol. For decades, they told you it clogs your arteries. But they never told you the other side of the story.
Cholesterol is the fundamental building block of testosterone. Think of it as the raw lumber for your hormonal factory. Without it, production simply shuts down. This brings us to our first forbidden food, a food that was demonized for decades but is one of the most powerful hormonal fuels you can eat: whole eggs. NEVR throw away the yolk. The yolk is a powerhouse of healthy cholesterol, vitamin D, and essential fats that directly feed your testosterone pathways.
Studies suggest that vitamin D deficiency is linked to lower testosterone levels. The egg yolk provides a natural, highly bioavailable source of this critical vitamin.
Now, let's talk about minerals. There is one mineral that over 90% of men are not getting enough of, and it acts like a spark plug for your energy and libido.
I'm talking about zinc. Zinc is absolutely essential for testosterone synthesis. It's a non-negotiable mineral for male hormonal health. This leads to our second forbidden food, which is often criticized for its fat content, but is one of the richest natural sources of zinc on the planet: red meat. These nutrients work together to support energy metabolism and the very production of the hormones that make you feel like a man. It's fuel, not filler. But zinc has an enemy inside your body, a compound found in healthy plant-based foods that can block its absorption, effectively robbing you of this crucial mineral.
These compounds are called phytates, and they're found in things like grains and legumes. They bind to zinc in your gut, preventing your body from ever using it.
So while you might think you're eating healthy, your body could be starved of the zinc it needs. It's about absorption, not just consumption. Now, let's address the silent testosterone killer that affects nearly every man in the modern world: chronic, unrelenting stress.
Think of your stress hormone, cortisol, and testosterone on a seesaw. When cortisol goes up from stress, testosterone is forced to go down. It's a biological law.
But there is a powerful mineral that acts as a brake on cortisol, helping your body manage stress. It's often called, shockingly, estimates suggest up to 75% of adults are deficient in magnesium. This leaves your body defenseless against daily stress, crushing your T levels. This brings us to our third forbidden food, a delicious indulgence you've been told to feel guilty about: high-quality dark chocolate. Forget the sugary milk chocolate. I mean dark chocolate with 70% or more cacao. It's packed with magnesium, which can help regulate cortisol and support sleep. As a bonus, its flavanols also support nitric oxide production, which is fantastic for your blood flow and cardiovascular health. A true win-win. A small square in the evening can satisfy your craving and give your body the magnesium it desperately needs to keep cortisol in check. Okay, we've covered the building blocks and the stress fighters. Now let's talk about making your testosterone more effective, more powerful, and more available. There's a little-known trace mineral called boron that plays a huge role here. Boron helps to increase what we call free testosterone. See, most testosterone in your blood is bound up and useless. Free testosterone is the active form that gives you all the benefits. Boron helps unbind it.
And our fourth forbidden food, often shunned for its sugar content, is one of the best food sources of boron you can find: raisins and prunes.
Yes, they contain natural sugars, but a small handful provides a significant dose of boron that evidence suggests can have a positive impact on free testosterone levels. We're not talking about eating entire bags, just a small, strategic serving. Avocados and dates are also excellent sources of this vital mineral. For those considering supplements, it's important to be smart. Boron supplements are commonly 3 to 10 milligrams per day. Please discuss this with your clinician.
Higher estrogen in men can contribute to stubborn belly fat, low libido, and mood swings. It's a hormonal disaster. We must control that enzyme.
And that brings us to our fifth and final forbidden food, a food group you've been told to use sparingly because it's too high in calories: healthy, saturated, and monounsaturated fats. Specifically, I'm talking about the king of healthy fats: pure, extra virgin olive oil. This is not just for salads. This is a hormonal superfluid. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in compounds that evidence suggests may help inhibit the aromatase enzyme, protecting your testosterone from being converted into estrogen. But quality is everything. It must be extra virgin and preferably cold pressed. The processed, cheap yellow vegetable oils. So there you have it, 5 forbidden powerhouses for your hormonal health. Let's recap what we've learned so you can take action immediately. Number 1, whole eggs. for the cholesterol building blocks and vitamin D. Never fear the yolk again. Number 2, quality red meat for that highly absorbable zinc that so many men are desperately lacking.
Number 3, dark chocolate for the magnesium to help manage your body's number one testosterone killer, cortisol. Number 4, raisins and prunes for the trace mineral boron, which can help increase active, free testosterone. And number 5, extra virgin olive oil to provide healthy fats and help protect your testosterone from converting into estrogen. But adding these foods is pointless if your diet is filled with hormonal assassins. There are 3 things you must start avoiding today. First and foremost, sugar, and refined carbohydrates. These are absolute hormonal poison. They spike your insulin, and high insulin is a direct.
Every time you eat a donut, a pastry, or drink a soda, you're choosing to temporarily shut down your body's testosterone factory. It's that simple.
Second, you must get rid of industrial seed oils. I'm talking about canola, corn, soy, and sunflower oil. These are in almost every processed food. These oils are highly inflammatory. Chronic inflammation places your body in a constant state of emergency, and in that state, hormone production is a luxury it can't afford.
Swap these toxic fats for the ones we discussed: extra virgin olive oil, grass-fed butter, coconut oil, and the fats from whole eggs and quality meat. And the third thing to avoid is invisible. It's all around you. I'm talking about xenoestrogens, man-made chemicals that mimic estrogen in your body.
They are in plastics, cash register receipts, pesticides, and even the fragrances in your soap and air fresheners. They are silently feminizing men. The single most important step you can take is to never microwave your food in plastic containers. The heat leaches these chemicals directly into your meal. Use glass or ceramic containers instead. Drink from a stainless steel or glass bottle. These small changes dramatically reduce your daily chemical load. Now, even if your diet is perfect, you can undo all of it every single night without realizing it. We need to talk about the ultimate hormonal reset button: sleep. Sleep is not passive. It is the most anabolic, pro-testosterone state your body enters. The majority of your testosterone is produced while you are in deep sleep.
Studies have shown that just 1 week of sleeping only 5 hours a night can lower a man's testosterone by the same amount as aging 10 to 15 years. Instantly.
Your action plan for sleep starts now. 1. No phone or TV screens for at least 1 hour before bed. The blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime.
2. Make your room completely dark and cool. Your body produces hormones best in a cave-like environment. Blackout curtains are a game changer. And 3. Aim for consistency. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your body's internal clock thrives on routine. Finally, let's talk about how you move your body. But what 99% of men get wrong about exercise is that more is not always better. Endless, grueling cardio sessions can actually be counterproductive. They can raise cortisol for prolonged periods, which, as we know, suppresses testosterone. The king of testosterone-boosting exercise is, and always will be, intense resistance training. This is a primal signal bull.
Focus on big, compound movements that use multiple muscle groups. I'm talking about squats, deadlifts, overhead presses, and rows. These send the loudest hormonal signal.
The key is intensity. You need to challenge your muscles. The last few reps of a set should be difficult. That struggle is what triggers the hormonal cascade. But do not overtrain. The magic doesn't happen in the gym. It happens when you recover. 3 to 4 intense sessions per week is more than enough. If you've short on time, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, can also be effective. Short bursts of all-out effort have been shown to support testosterone.
So we have diet, sleep, and exercise. Now let's circle back and spotlight a few specific micronutrients that are the master switches for your hormonal system. First is vitamin D. It's not really a vitamin, it's a steroid hormone. Low vitamin D levels are consistently linked with low testosterone. It's a direct correlation. The best source is free: the sun. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of direct midday sunlight on as much of your skin as possible, several times a week. And vitamin D works best with its partner, vitamin K2. K2 helps direct calcium to your bones and away from your arteries.
Where do you get it? Grass-fed butter, egg yolks, and organ meats. Nature packages these synergistic nutrients together for a reason. And let's not forget zinc. If you're exercising and sweating, you are losing zinc. You must be diligent about replenishing it through foods like red meat and shellfish. If you choose to supplement with zinc, remember this important rule. Separate zinc from iron supplements or antibiotics by at least 2 hours.
The final piece of this puzzle is about managing the hormonal roller coaster that happens every time you eat. I'm talking about managing your blood sugar.
As we discussed, big spikes in blood sugar from carbs and sweets cause a surge of insulin, the fat storage hormone, which tells your body to halt testosterone production. A simple rule to fix this: never eat a carbohydrate naked. Always dress it with a protein or a healthy fat. This blunts the blood sugar spike.
Another powerful hack: take a simple 10-minute walk after your meals. This helps your muscles soak up the excess blood sugar, preventing the insulin surge. But if you want to take this to the next level, there is a powerful strategy that can supercharge your insulin sensitivity. It's called intermittent fasting.
Don't let the name scare you. It's not about starvation. It's about consolidating your meals into a specific eating window and letting your body rest the rest of the time.
The easiest way to start is the 16 to 8 method. You fast for 16 hours, most of which you're asleep, and eat all your meals within an 8-hour window.
For most people, this is as simple as skipping breakfast and having your first meal around noon, then finishing your last meal by 8 p.m. That's it. This simple act gives your digestive system a break and can dramatically improve your insulin sensitivity, creating a much more favorable environment for testosterone.
Now, there is one last foundational habit that supports every single process we've discussed. It costs almost nothing, but 9 out of 10 men are getting it wrong. I'm talking about proper hydration. Every hormonal signal, every metabolic process in your body happens in water. Dehydration is a direct stressor. But here is the secret. It's not just about drinking more water, it's about absorbing it. And for that, you need minerals, specifically unrefined salt.
Forget the fear-mongering about sodium. A pinch of high-quality sea salt or Himalayan salt in your water provides dozens of trace minerals that your body needs.
These electrolytes help pull water into your cells for true hydration, preventing the cellular stress that raises cortisol and harms testosterone production.
We have covered what to eat, how to sleep, and how to move. But none of it matters if your mind is working against you. We have to address your mindset. Your thoughts directly influence your stress levels. A mind filled with worry and anxiety is a body marinating in cortisol. You must build mental resilience.
The fastest way to do this is with your breath. When you feel stressed, stop. Take a slow 4-second inhale through your nose, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. This simple act of box breathing instantly signals to your nervous system that you are safe, down-regulating cortisol production time.
Another tool: get sunlight in your eyes within the first 30 minutes of waking up. No sunglasses. This anchors your circadian rhythm, which governs your entire hormonal system. This leads to lower daytime cortisol and deeper, more restorative sleep at night, creating an upward spiral of hormonal health. It all works together.
So as you can see, this isn't about one magic pill or a single secret food. It's a system. Your food choices fuel your workouts. Your workouts improve your sleep. Your sleep regulates your stress hormones. And your mindset keeps you consistent. Every piece matters.
You cannot out-supplement a poor diet. You cannot out-train a sleepless night. You must stop looking for a magic bullet and start building a hormonal fortress.
This is not about perfection. It is about direction. It's about making a series of better choices day after day that compound over time. You have the power to influence your hormones more than any drug or supplement ever could. It starts with what you put on your plate and how you live your life.
So please, stop accepting the idea that feeling tired, weak, and unmotivated is just a normal part of getting older. It is not. It is a symptom of a... You can choose to continue down the path of gradual decline, or you can choose, starting today, to reclaim the energy and vitality that is rightfully yours. The human body has a remarkable ability to heal and optimize when given the right raw materials. You are not broken. You are just waiting for the right signals.
I know this can feel overwhelming, so let's make it incredibly simple. If you're going to start with just one thing, start here. For the next week, ruthlessly eliminate added sugars and processed foods. That one change alone will have a profound impact on how you feel. And for your second mission, get 15 minutes of direct morning sunlight every single day. Let that light set your internal clock for hormonal success.
Master those two things, and you will build the momentum you need to incorporate everything else we've discussed. Small wins lead to a total victory. This is not a fantasy. This is what happens when you align your lifestyle with your biology. You are designed to thrive, not just survive.
Now, it is critical to remember that this is for educational purposes. This information is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you have cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or persistent ED symptoms, please talk with a clinician to develop a plan that is right for you. Your health is your greatest asset. It's the foundation upon which you built your life, your career, and your relationships. Protect it fiercely.
You are the architect of your own biology. The tools are now in your hands. Go and build a stronger, healthier, more vital version of yourself.
Thank you for taking the time to invest in your health. The man you'll be a year from now will thank you for the choices you make today.